First of all, I love the tuxedo. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. I like yours. Nice color.
You know, just throwing a little color into the whole game. All right. I heard, and you said this too, that at some point they convinced you not to really use deodorant on the shoot. On Hoarders. No?
No.
What did you? Okay, tell me what you did. Okay, well, tell me what you did.
They said to me once, every other day, don't shower, is what they said to me and the kid. And to other people who are on the movie. They didn't say don't ever use deodorant. They just said, so your hair is a little like greasy looking. It's sort of 70s looking. So more natural looking. Okay. So you've been spreading around that we never wore deodorant.
No, I was asking you. That's what I was asking. I'm double checking right now. But I'll tell you right now.
Checking. Good.
The man smells good right now. He smells good.
Yes.
He smells good.
Bouquet of roses. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
100%.
Thank you.
What has it been like taking? You're the first man I've smelled during this, but it's okay.
I appreciate that. Thanks, man.
But what has it been like with the ride of this movie? Because it's such a personal. I mean, it feels like such a personal film.
No, it's been great. I mean, I knew it was a good movie, but it's always a nice thing when suddenly it starts to unfold and more people start to embrace it. Little kids, old people, like everybody likes it.
But that's what you do with the movies. It seems like you're so good at doing that.
Well, maybe. I don't know if it's me, but I know that this guy, Alexander Payne, makes movies that seem to take a hold in people's minds like this. And then people see it over and over again. People keep telling me they've seen it 2, 3, 4, 5 times, which is great.
There are little things you miss each and every time, and you have to catch up.
So detailed, yeah.
You are an actor's actor, so what does SAG mean to you? And do you remember getting your SAG card?
I do remember getting my SAG card. It was a long time ago. It was not a great movie. I think it was called Past Midnight, I think is what it was called. Okay. I've never seen it. I don't know if anybody's really ever seen it. I think it was kind of straight to video, but I remember getting my SAG card for that. I had one day of work. I got paid scale one day, and it was, man, I was so over the moon to get this job and to be in SAG. It was like my life was starting as an actor, you know? It's amazing.
Everything changed from there.
Yeah.
Do you remember sitting on set when you're with Divine, and do you remember, wow, she's bringing it? Because you two have, with nuance, you nuance the hell out of it.
Well, she nuances the hell out of it. That's what No, I do remember pretty early. I remember in the rehearsals thinking, well, I knew she was going to be great anyway, because I'd seen her and stuff anyway, but then it was like she went a whole other level. It was like she brought a whole other element of herself to it and to the character. It was just amazing. Amazing.
Okay, how is it turning the switch off, going from Billions to then a movie like this?
Well, it's a pleasure, actually, in a way. Like, you turn one thing off and you turn another thing on. It's actually like part of the pleasure as an actor is getting to completely switch suddenly, a completely different world you get to enter. That's like pleasure. It's fun, you know?
For so many people, we weren't sure whether we would be here for this moment because of the strike.
Right.
What was that like for you while the strike was going on?
Well, you know, it was rougher for a lot of other people. It was really rough, and it was scary for a little while. You know, there was a way, though, in which I was like, you kind of watched these movies run on their own merit for a little while. They just kind of went out, and people just saw them. Yeah. And you know what I mean? And it started the word of mouth about a lot of these things. For the movies, it was actually, in a weird way, I think, a good thing. Yeah. In a weird way. Then I'm glad we got back, so we could actually all be here and participate and work again. So, you know.
100%. Yeah. I was like, come back to work, please, now.
No. I'm glad we're all back to work.
Is there someone out there that you want to still work with? Because you've worked with so many folks. And so, I mean...
I am a big admirer of Denzel Washington. I don't think I'll ever get to work with him, but I think he's one of the greatest American film actors that's ever lived. And I think he's a genius. And I'm sure I'll never get to work with him, but I think he's amazing.
Two geniuses. Let's make that happen. Denzel, we need to make this happen.
Wow. You think he's watching right now?
Denzel's watching right now. You know that. He watches E.T.
I wear deodorant, just so he knows I don't smell bad. You can work with me.